Hello, everybody. Welcome to this review of GNUS Brands, follow-up from last week, where we're going to look at progress with regard to this stock ticker and where we are after an additional week of trading. So last week we talked a little bit about some important levels, 78.6 level, Fibonacci retracement level at 256, which is over here. Clearly, Genius broke down through that level and it fell as low as 211 and bounced off the 50 SMA at 210. So 50 SMA bounce is portends some degree of support at that level. The important thing is that it also resulted in a hammer candlestick. So if we look closely, we can see there's a hammer candlestick right here suggesting a potential reversal signal at the 210 level. Closed the week at 245 and it is otherwise showing some other also positive signs. So if we look closely, we can see that the here it's uptrending RSI. You can see that it's still kind of maintained a fairly strong RSI. If I remove this, you can see the RSI is still around 56 or so, which is above 50 and is also very positive on the weekly chart. So RSI on the weekly chart is good. The uptrend is maintained. We can see the money flow index is also fairly positive, still at 64 on the weekly chart, and we can see that there is still significant positive MACD, although it is slightly starting to turn. We also notice that the stochastics do not show any significant signs of, although they've curved down a little bit, they don't show that they're anywhere near crossing back over to the downside on the weekly chart. And we had noted last time this gray level here, which is the area of significant price support in the past couple of years. And it is slightly below that gray area right now at 245. So that's what we're seeing on the weekly chart. If we look at the daily chart, we see again some interesting stochastics that are turning. So you can see that the red line is now starting to turn a little bit and hopefully upwards, and we can see some upward momentum hopefully in the coming week there. We see that the RSI is at 45 and stabilized, and we see that the money flow index is showing some positive signs in the past day or two, as well as the Chaikin money flow as well. And finally, the stochastic, the MACD, we see that the maximal negativity of the MACD was 4 or 5 days ago, and it is showing some signs of curling a little bit. So we may see that start to curl and go upwards in the coming week or two. So there are some slight signs to be positive if you're a bull. On the hourly chart, we see even more signs of positive. We could see that stochastics are actually uptrending, which is very good on the hourly. We see that there's a lot of room for the RSI to improve, a lot of room for both the money flow and the Chaikin money flow to improve. So, and the MACD is relatively flat, as the trading was relatively flat over the past 4 or 5 days. And then more closely on the 5-day, 5-minute chart, again, stochastics have turned upwards here, and the RSI is around 48, again with room. So on a very, very short-term basis, price is stable and does not show any significant downtrend momentum. So these are all good things. Volume-wise, we see that significant volume was back here about 4 trading days ago when we saw a big move from 240 range, 250 range, all the way up to threes, low threes, before it dropped back down the following day. And then in the previous trading session was where we really saw some downtrend down to a new low of 211, where it bounced off the 50 SMA. The 200 SMA is sitting at 84 cents if you're curious, and we can see that right here. 200 SMA, look here, 200 SMA, 85 cents. So that gives us some information there. And then so overall, Genius is showing some signs of potential reversal, particularly the hammer candlestick, particularly the bounce off the 50 SMA. Let's see what the next week brings. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and comment in the section below what else you'd like to see. And have a good week trading. Thank you very much.